Good morning. Hopping on live again. So I did my day 2 meditation with Deepak, and I invite you to do it. The theme for today was really about living. So he titled it True Power is a Choice. Personal power is a choice. And choosing to live from your true self. So I wanted to expand a little bit about what that means to me, and what came up for me in my meditation. So first I wanted to just quickly share my insight of meditation and the reason why it's important, especially if you're on this journey of self-rediscovery. For me, meditation, it took me quite a few years to really understand what it means for me. And it truly is simple. For me, it's about just taking an opportunity to connect with my inner self, my own connection with my divine source. And it's just about being in the now moment. Now, that's not to say that during a meditation that your mind starts wandering and you start going all over the place. That's okay. And it's just about coming back. Like during my meditation, I had like visions and things about my YouTube channel and kind of random things. But what meditation, the conscious act of meditating for me is really just coming back into the present moment. So yes, I wandered off and got into YouTube, and then also I'm like, wait a minute, no, and then came back to now. What am I now? And my mantra was really focusing on true personal power, and that's what I was focusing on. So it just is creating this space of complete peace for me. Like right now, I am in such a state of peace, and why I believe it's important to just have these moments. It can be whatever meditation serves you, but just having these moments every morning or sometime in the morning. I'm in my car, as you can see, but just so I can get into the state of peace, and so that I'm now going to choose today from this space of peace. And to me, that's where choosing from your true self, that's what that means. So by being in this space of peace and knowing what serves me and my own inside connection, that's where I'm going to choose from today. So that's what meditation does for me. So going into this concept of true self and choosing life from your true self. Life, human existence, this journey that we're on that we call life, is just a combination of transitions, right? We transition from birth into childhood, into teenage, it's just this transition. And of those segments in our lives, we are constantly transitioning, right? So this word transition is super important for me. And the idea of embracing transitions with love is simply about going through life's motions and learning from those transitions, learning from our experiences, learning what serves us, what doesn't serve us. So this concept today was so powerful for me of choosing, and it's a choice, right? I feel society tells us what we're expected to choose. If we're in a religion, we have these set parameters of choices. We have these set rules. We have doctrine. You can say however it is, but we have all of these rules. When you get into the workforce, you have rules, you have policies, procedures. When you get into family, you have family rules. And then also in that, you even have mom has a different idea and dad has a different idea. So we're just in this constant state of learning. And coming from your true self is honoring that you're going to go through these transitions and going to go through these life journeys, and you're going to realize you might have made a mistake, or a path that you thought was true, who you are, was only a stepping stone to finding out what the next one was. I'll give you an example. A year ago, it was probably 2 years ago now, I had this idea to create a kid journal. And I had talked about it with multiple friends. I've talked about it. And this journal, like, it really was a divine creation. How it came out, it's beautiful. I have it. Like, it's available for people. But I didn't actively really promote it besides just letting people know that it's done. I have it printed. Like, I have these things printed. And what I found was, even though it was a piece of me, it was a lesson for me to trust myself and move forward. So I moved forward and got this journal done. Okay, and I'm like, this is going to be it. And then I was like, what is it? And just really being into my true self and just saying, yes, the principles and the values, it's about mindfulness and teaching our kids to be more centered and live in their present moment. Super important principles. And they can serve your kids. So if this is something you want, let me know. I'll let you know. I'll send you some information. But for me, getting that journal complete was simply just a stepping stone for the next thing. And then the next thing came this self-love. And it's just all really, like, for me, it's coming full circle about honoring my true self and honoring how I get to show up. And knowing that it's going to be transitioning. It's knowing that it's going to take some twists and turns. So this was my insight in my meditation today. And I invite you to share what you experienced when you were listening to Deepak's, or not, or whatever. Anyway, this is really just a challenge for me to get on here every day and just talk about this journey of transitioning through the experience of this 21-day meditation with Deepak. So anyway, you guys have a great day. It's Tuesday. Okay, see ya.